I thought I was going to be a neurosurgeon and I was going to just go back to communities in Philly, in the hood, like places where I grew up, and just show kids examples. Because to me, at that time, I thought my life was figured out to this. I'm looking back like, yo, growing up how I grew up, what set me on the path of like I'm taking my smart, serious education and trying to do something different in life, and what got some of the people I know fighting murders, fighting robbery charges, fighting bodies, like what, like niggas I knew since kindergarten, bro, like my whole life. Like why is we so different? You know what I'm saying? And the answer that I came up with that I can directly impact was influence. Think about this shit like 15 years old, chat. Even before then, but I really like started taking it serious like 15, 16 years old. This is why I tell y'all, up until like my junior year of high school, I was really on some dumb shit. And then my junior year, I started really reflecting. I'm like, bro, like start taking your life serious. So that's the plan I came up with. And that's just all I was going to do. I was just going to be a positive influence or something like a role model with my career, shit like that. And that's all my mind saw, bro. I never thought thousands of views on YouTube, streamer, content creator, clout. I never gave. It just was never in my vision for myself. I didn't think, bust down, change. That's part of the reason I don't spend my money like that now, because I didn't want to be a media person. I never wanted to be that. I never cared. It was always about the influence to me. That was my plan since day one. And, that person asked that question about, spiritual, morals conflicting with shit. I hate when I do this entertainer shit. No, it's fun, mind you. I'm 22 years old, so at the end of the day, I still got a personality. It's still like a part of me. But chat, when real shit going on in the world, and it's real shit out here that I have the maturity to worry about, conceptualize, speak on, attack, and do it from a balanced perspective, an educated perspective, not just some emotional bullshit like it's done on these internets, but I'm an actual critical thinker. I feel like I'm wasting my own potential, my own time, and my own platform to drop some entertaining shit. That's like my biggest conflict, bro. Like literally, like all the time that spins through my head, bro. Like it's cool and all, and I made some good connections and some fun shit on this internet, and it can be lit, it can be fun and enjoy it. Like I said, it's a part of my personality at the same time. But it just feels pointless to me, bro. It just feels so pointless. Like take what's happening in Israel, right? Like that. Take an example of that. Like dropping a bullshit ass video, knowing there's some real shit going on in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some real shit going on right now. Now, mind you, I'm not in the United States. I ain't, senator or something like that. But it's so much miseducation out here. So much bullshit that people pay attention to. So much meaningless, just entertainment fluff. Like I just hate being a part of that mix. When there's not a lack of that, clearly. It's clearly not a lack of that, You cheer people up, right? But I know I can do so much more, bro. That's where my head be at, bro. Like literally. Like if you ask me, yeah, it'd be lit if I be doing vlogs and all this lit ass content and going IRL and doing all this cool shit. But I know where my mind is at, bro. I at the end of the day, I can't do that. Y'all clearly seen I do these blind dates with ease. I do these IRL collabs with ease. It's shit easy to me, bro. It is what it is. But it's so much more purpose out here, chat. And I'm leaning towards this more now than ever. Because over the last 2 years, I would say I tried both at the same time. Mind you, I got something 22 years old, so obviously I had fun doing this shit, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and say, right, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world? Like I'm some Eugene. But it'd be wrong. It just feels like a disservice, bro. I fuck with me, bring more people to the page. Do that, you bring more people. Exactly, bro. And at the end of the day, even when I see, bro, like substance pays the bills for me, bro. My breakdowns and shit do more than just me going to do the shit. Also, that allegory to cave video is 2 hours something long. How many content creators can go 2 hours something long talking about philosophy and get over 400,000 views? Like clearly, that was like God showing me, like, yo, do more of this. You can do this. You can have it this way. So I'm like, oh shit. Why don't you make a spiritual channel like Solomonati? Cause I feel like this is all me. This is all me. I don't have to separate my agendas. I will literally talk shit to you, and then the next conversation we could be talking about some real shit. Like, we could be talking about some deep philosophical shit, bro. I'm starting to accept that about myself. I always felt like, you know, being a role model or trying to be a role model or a good influence, that you can't have that edge. But at the end of the day, I'm like, that's not even true, because I'm human, for real, bro. King Joke, I appreciate the big 16 months, man. Probably some situation shit, probably some Freemason shit. Something like fall off if you want a Patreon. Patreon is not a fall off. Let me tell you something about Patreon. Patreon pays, buddy, depending on how much somebody plays. You know. Did you watch Illuminati growing up? I didn't, but all my homies did. And when I got on Illuminati, it was a 2019. Because all my homies played 2K, and I wasn't a 2K player, so they all knew who he was before me. But I had so much respect for him as a content creator, because I could tell that he didn't appeal to, like, what he saw everybody else doing. He did it his way. No editing. That's why you can see my earlier content, even, like, somewhat to this day. Now I got an editor, but, like, my videos was raw, bro. They just started off just raw. Like, they just started off with me just talking. That, because that's how I was in real life. Like, no edited, no flash, no gimmicks, just substance, bro. You could just watch his video, and you're not looking for any flashy extraness to try to be entertainment and fried and all that. Like, you would literally sit there and click on him, more for him than the actual reaction, more for him than the actual topic or the actual video. I respected that. And that's why my content started how it started. He gave me a lot of confidence on that. I'm like, all these other YouTubers do they shit. Mind you, I react to these other YouTubers, so obviously we're helping each other eat at the end of the day. So it's a W either way. Y'all know a lot of content creators that do entertaining shit, that do, you know, cater to just not really add substance, but just having fun with this shit and living a lit life. But me, I think I know what I want to do with this shit. You got any tips for my first job interview? Walk in there like they need you. And communicate that through your presence, through how you answer the questions, and through your preparation for not just that job, but any job at the same position. You know what I mean? Even if you were just a retail assistant, like, even if you just the plumber or something, bro, you can still walk around with that kind of poise and how you handle yourself. You ever gonna make content similar to Allegory the Cave? I mean, that's digging deeply in my philosophy vault. Kid BTO with the big 14 months. But
how you doing, Ty?
Appreciate that, brother. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I just think, chat, the best, most authentic for me to do what I'm talking about is that if I take any type of entertaining video and I put my spin on it, like kind of how like I did with that Michael B. Jordan situation, like or whatever, bro. You spin on how you pour into her is how she glow. What does that mean and how you do it?